Let's look into the film of Marshawn Kneeland. He's number 94, and he is a guy that the Cowboys drafted in the second round, and he got a bull rush on him. That's his go-to move, ladies and gentlemen, the bull rush, power inside. Speed to power is there, just not a lot of bend to his game. And he's still working on a few pass rush moves, and you will see that in his skill set. When you look back at everything, he's a very, very solid guy, and he just couldn't get off of the engagement there. But I do like the fact that he hustled back, got a little agility to him. He's able to hurdle, and he's playing to the ball. I like that, just in case. Always like to hustle back. You never know what can happen down the line, especially a guy can fumble the ball, and by him hustling back, you may can get a chance to pick up some money out there. So it's always good to see that. Playing through the echoes of the whistle and fighting through the hole there to continue with the pressure. Hey, sometimes officials miss, especially when the opposition got their hands inside. 87 does a great job of sneaking his hands inside. However, 94, hey, he don't stop his feet. Pay attention to the feet. He continue to move his feet. He's being held. The officials cannot see it from this angle, and he's fighting to the ball. He's making sure that the quarterback is not able to step inside of his throw, and he get the pressure here. So that's a good thing there, and it throws off the quarterback mechanics there. And fighting back to the ball. I want to see hustle. He flip his hips and get back to the ball. Hey, and sometimes in this defense, you got to bail out and get back on coverage. You saw that on that play. All right, here's Kneeland on the side here. And watch it. Get off his line here, and he play half shoulder here. He don't have a chance to get to the quarterback at this point. Just not a lot of speed off of there. But, this is what we getting, though, from Marshawn Kneeland. And I'm thinking that when you look back at his skill set, he's more of a run stopper on the edge versus a pass rusher. And keep fighting, keep moving his feet. Didn't get no pressure there. I say this right here. He just got to come up with a series of moves. And you can see that this entirety of the edge rushers, there's no edge rushers. There's no plan of actions, There's no bend, there's no scoop around, and he's keeping his eyes in the backfield just in case if the running back off the play action right here, number 3, he can still break, contain, and make that tackle there. So this is a team that's not about bending shoulders, dipping shoulders, getting separation, only pursuing the quarterback. Is literally to stop the run first, and then if you somehow get pressure to the quarterback, you grab a snack on the way, basically. And that's just what we've been seeing out of this particular scheme. Now, he's been held a few times, and that shows me and it tells me that he's winning, right? So, boom, he fights through there, trying to get to this, and the guy get away with a hold here, So that's something that we can all say to ourselves, all right, hey, keep fighting, keep doing your thing, bro. Because at the end of the day, one day you're going to get these type of calls for you. But, he kind of banged up on that play, ran into another guy, hurt his knee a little bit, but he shook it off, put some Mississippi mud on it. Back out there, just this will be a sack, and I believe 2 years from now. I think 2 years from now, he will be able to have more moves than this, right? And you can see the powers there. You can see the frame. You can see he don't have a lot of bend to him. He just like, macho. He allowed the opposition to get inside too much. And that's what the offensive lineman want to do. He want to hold you inside that cylinder right here. And you're seeing that it took difficulties for him to get around him. He's play fighting with the guy now, hand fight, can't control the wrist. Don't have a lot of bend to his game. And it takes him a time. It's like having a long conversation and not able to get around from it, right? It's like meeting somebody in the restaurant or meeting somebody at the grocery store, and they talking to you, and you got ice cream in your basket, and it's melting, right? So you got to take that ice cream back. So that's what it looked like here. Just hand fighting, trying to find a way, trying to find an angle to get around. He eventually get around and forces a pressure here. He won off of that, and forces an ill-advised throw right there. So those are things that we look for. It's a better dip. That's a dip. That's a possibility in this game. I like that. So he's learning, baby. And I like seeing it. Yeah. And then half body, swim around. And eventually this will be clockwork for him. It's going to work out eventually. But for right now, he's going to have to work on his pass rush moves. Outside of that, I still like the marginal or the small improvements here, and you got to love this part of it. Shout out to Big Rogers, number 96, penetrating, getting down in there to make this tackle right here. So I know my guy MJ, if he's watching this video, he will really like this move right here, and he's able to get off his block here and make the tackle. And it's a minimum gain right there, and I like seeing a rally to the ball, 94 and 96. I like seeing that, ladies and gentlemen. So shout out to MJ. That's Mar for those who don't know. And that was just a pressure play right there. No need to go back and rewatch that one. He's going to have to figure out ways to keep himself clean. And those are things that, down the line, down the stretch, he'll get used to. And keep fighting, keep his feet moving. I will give him a plus. Look at Wanye with the bat down. Oh, yeah. PBUs. I would give Marshawn Kneeland with the double team because they probably would never double team him in a real game because you got so many other guys, right? But I would give him a plus for this, keeping his feet moving. He got 2 of them on him, 1984 on him. Literally, that's somebody's birthday year. 1984 is on him, and he got to squeeze through that. He got to fight through that. And if it's your birthday year, put it in the chat. If you're 1984, if you were born in 1984, and he's able to still spin, okay, all right. And then he bends, so you get one of them off of him. Fight. He got to fight through the hole. I'll keep holding on. And he got to fight through the hole. These officials are blind. It's official right here. He's official right here. He blind. They holding this man. And my guy 99 my guy, who that is? And my guy still rallies in pursuit. And my guy 99 is in the mix. All of these boys. And then I like seeing my guy Wanye just so athletic, so quick and so subtle with his speed. It's a good thing to see. And just always rallying, pursuit to the ball, pursuit to the ball, pursuit to the ball. Look at it, 1984 again, 1984. What are they trying to do to my guy? All right, and then you're going to see him get off good to the play side. Ooh, good contained. And I like saying it. That's a tackle. That's a tackle for loss, by the way. TFL. Put TFL in the chat. I like saying that, ladies and gentlemen. All right, him off the edge here, 75. Yeah, didn't really get anything there. I want him to take his rep seriously. I want to take every rep as meaningful as it possible can be. Work on hands, work on pad levels, explosiveness, getting off, and just always working his feet. And if Kneeland can continue to do those things, he got a very, very, very high upside. Yeah. He had to fight through 3 holds. You're gonna get held every game, right? That's part of the process being a Cowboys player, and they're not gonna call it 9 times out of 10. So you're going to have to figure out not allowing someone to get inside your frame as much, not allowing them to put their hands on you. You got to practice separation, disengaging, and keeping your pad levels low. And understand the main thing is stop the run, containment with this particular defensive style. And pass rush is secondary. But you want to be able to be disciplined football and play that disciplined football. And those things will come into the mix here. I like Marshawn Kneeland overall skill set. I think that he have very, very high upside. I think that he's going to be a very solid pick for us altogether. Cowboy Nation, post me your thoughts. Post me your concerns of Marshawn Kneeland. And let me know on a scale of 1 to 10 where you at with him. 10 being the highest and 1 being the lowest. DC for life, not for sure. That's been my time. I really thank you all for yours. And remember, you're listening to nothing but the best. Let's go.